I have a question to come back to you with. Kevin had mentioned that one of their strategies is not over flooding with details. And I'm curious because of your mention with the transparency and the MRV and historical aspect, do you have a challenge with not oversharing at the beginning? Okay.
Yeah. No, we're very passionate about the technology that's being developed. We're working, hand in hand with founders. We're technologists by training, and the background of the fund is really to help folks get started. So we can get a little deep into things, but in terms of working with LPs, it's really where they have an interest, where they want to engage, and so it's just opening that process up. I can maybe be a little pushy and maybe kind of go a little too deep on things, but typically it's we're trying to engage where folks want the value add, where they want to actually be, present in an opportunity where we know there might be a point of connection. And I think, folks, this is, you're working with folks that you're going to have very, very long-term relationships with, and you choose to work together because you have some view of the future you want to build together, whether that's a multifamily, multi-tenant strategy, which is really impressive, or an individual company or a life-saving healthcare solution like Lumicell. So there is that natural desire to kind of like find points of contact where it's not just like money in, go away, but where can we work together? Where can we find points of collaboration if they're willing? But it's not, it's obviously not a requirement.
Okay. And I apologize, I think it was Kevin that actually had originally mentioned the transparency, not over flooding with details. So do you have any suggestions specifically to not stepping over? Because that can be really hard when you're presenting your deck and just trying to get somebody excited about something.
I think sometimes it's read the room.
Okay.
So it's it's sometimes, especially in life sciences, there's so much detail and everyone takes something different. So I think a lot of times I'll have some of my more clinical folks in the room with me and they want to dive in, but they're not actually reading the room, that you've lost someone. So I think that's the biggest thing that I try to do, is because the data's all there. We share all the data, but don't try and over-explain it.
Join the Family Office Club by visiting familyoffices.com. We look forward to seeing you at our next live event.